Autumn.
Her energy's so silly. She like right away.
I love her.
Today she's
Yeah.
got on red and blue flannel top. It looks like it's quarter length, or like she's got it like rolled up, and
Yeah?
jean shorts, of course. And
Gosh, why wouldn't they just go naked? I'm ready to get rid of this clothes.
well,
Yeah.
technically they are. This is just how she's coming through.
100%. Okay.
Autumn. Look, I see she. It's as if she'd be behind me with her back to me, bent over, so you can see her booty. But I see her with it feels like a memory of a child. Like I want to a toddler. I'd say like I can't see the kid really because her butt's in the way. But like I want to say like a year, and this definitely feels like a memory. Like the kid is like a year, the child is like a year old, and I just see her bent down, and I would like to say that it feels like it's around Halloween time, or like definitely seasons, like holiday. Like I feel football, and I feel pumpkins. Like that's what I'm feeling when
Hmm.
she's bent over. But I mean, of course, we're seeing her butt, so
Right. I have a video. It was a home video that my mom took years ago, and she was actually probably 3 or 4, and her and Amber, my other daughter, they were doing that in front of the camera. They were bending over with their butt in the camera, shaking, doing their butt bouncing. So I don't know if that's it, because we had all gotten together for I don't remember if it was Thanksgiving or Christmas, but we were all out there, like my whole family was over at mom's, and yeah, it was just a crazy day. So my brother copied that video for me, so I have the video. But
that,
I was like, oh my gosh, they got their butt in the camera.
like that's all you see. It's like their legs are spread, and they're just
Yeah.
bent down. Well, that's what she's coming through with.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
Let me ask for her message. I love it. She's so good at sending visuals. Autumn, is there a message that you want to give to your mom? I'm not gonna do that. She's like, love you like you mean it. Like she's very spicy. She's Autumn. Okay, how I know her. She loves you so much. She's proud of you. She's proud of you for plowing through life the way that you have. She understands that how many? It feels like I heard 4. I don't know if it was 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months. You have been, she said, time consuming. Whatever it was that you've been going through for the past 4, let's say, months. Very, very time consuming. Very, very well worth it. At the end of the day, the biggest thing that you need to see from these last 4 months is that she goes, they ain't shit. And she said it just like that. Like,
oh my gosh, you always did it just like her.
They ain't shit. They ain't never gonna be shit. They ain't never. She's like.
Oh, okay.
So she's like, just let it roll. The things that she goes. She goes, when you're going through it, though, she goes, every day just seems so grueling and tasking and long and agitating. She's like, now it's 4 months past. She goes, do you see how that? She goes, do you see how that works? And she's doing it just like that coming in. She's trying to be like,
I'm so happy too. I'm so grateful for our new place, and yeah.
Like, she's like your bullshit cheerleader. She was even with you. Like, I can see you're carrying something and there's a cord dragging. And, like, I see you, like, being worried about the cord, and, like, you're still trying to walk, and I see her foot, and, like, she's trying to, like, scoot it along. She's, like, the little, what am I trying to say? Like, the gesture, like, the clown of the court, kind of, like, just fun. Like, she's funny. She's so funny.
She is funny.
Her energy is just so vivacious.
I call on her a lot, and I'm like, gosh, I need to talk to you. I would call you right now if you would answer your phone. I still have your number in my phone.
She goes, I didn't even answer my phone then.
I know she didn't.
She goes like that. Like,
she never answered her phone. She didn't. No. Unless it was 2 a.m. She did it.
I was going to say, if there was special, she goes, you could text me. She goes, what are your fingers broke? And then she says it just like that.
I did that too. But I miss her.
She misses you. Do you want to ask her anything?
I don't know. I just miss her. You know, it's like, it's an ache that has been going on so long.
Did you? Did you used to make like a dumpling or something that looked like a dumpling?
Mm, I'm not sure. I don't know what she would be referring to. I used to bake a lot back
Yeah.
then. I don't do that anymore. But
I was gonna say this feels more childish, more childlike, and it doesn't even. Honestly, it almost feels like it could be like a fruit, like the way that I'm feeling about it. But she's pulling up stuff from foods specifically. It's like get ready for the holidays. Like she's like this, like doing
yeah,
that.
we used to always do that in the holidays. We would bake a lot of stuff.
I see.
Anymore.
She's younger, like confectionery sugar on top of something, and she goes.
Oh yeah. French toast. You wouldn't even see the toast. I mean, it was all sugar.
She's just.
She's
so cute the way she's doing it. Like she just make messes with you. No, she is. She's very much around you. Like. All right, Noah. She goes. Noah's shenanigans are unbecoming.
He's a brat.
She's talking about. She said the leash is only going to get shorter as the years go on.
I know.
So next year is a doozy. You're definitely going to have your hands full. Hormones. We'll call it hormones. It's the sexual energy is going to be.
Oh no. Yeah.
So.
Gosh.
She's just giving you a heads up. It's
loading.
it's part of life, but just
okay.
When that time comes, she says, "Don't buckle, stand your ground." Just very much so. Okay.
Okay. I appreciate that advice because he's been a handful, but it's getting a little better since we got our own place. So he gives it back. But I told you, we butt heads. Like he's very mouthy.
Does he do?
He's Otter's son.
I was gonna say, does he do video games?
Yes, and I take it away. I use it.
Because
I use that game.
she showed me him like sitting in like a hoodie, and he's got the controller.
Yeah.
So she's like, you know what to do. That's what she said. You know what to do. That's funny.
Yeah, it works. Yep, that paddle goes in my room. Oh yeah, you're done. I have to. That's the only thing I have.
She says and it works. She goes, she said the car will be better. Now this is very future. This is like a couple years out because talking about him driving. You want to see that kid listen when you're jingling those car keys like that's.
Okay, I remember that.
Yeah, it's going to be she's saying driving is a privilege and it's going to be a huge motivation for him to be on that right track. She's saying it is something that you will be able to trust him with because he will honor the freedom.
Okay.
Okay. She knows that you're going to be like when it comes time for him to
Yes. Wow.
She's saying he'll do good. He'll be fine.
You know, it's scary looking that far in the future.
And I mean, Carter's 7. Like, I swear yesterday he was born, and now I'm like, oh, you can't even fit in my lap anymore. So I see it. I get it. It's wild, you know? And then to think, what are the next 7 years going to bring?
Right.
I can't think. So, yeah, I agree with you. Everything just goes by so fast. Isn't it funny? It's like, it's so fast, but not fast enough at the same time.
Right. It's true.
Now, to add to that,
this world has been at a great loss without these two. They have to know that they were my utmost. You know, they were my top people.
They know. They know. That's Mike was going in to say how the world goes so fast for some things and so slow for others. That's take the time with the happiness. You flip that, you know, like life is grueling and dragging because you miss him, because we hate work. So just don't focus on those things. Focus on he's begging you to be present. And that's everybody.
I know.
But
I had to start looking at it differently. Like, I'm like, okay, on this side, in the flesh, I'm missing them so much. But if I were to leave here, out of my flesh, I would be missing talking with my grandsons the same. So I just have to accept the way it is right now, because I'm going to either miss them or I'm going to miss them here.
right. And it's
Yeah,
like,
even
well,
though I might see them.
while we're here, when you think about Mike, like Mike, before he died, he wasn't thinking about death. He was living life. He was impacting people. He impacted people in such a way, that we're still here feeling this way, even though he's gone. So you go and impact people in your life so that when you are gone, they're missing you just how you miss him. He's saying all of this. That's the biggest friendly reminder to life is so short. Do the best with it.
Right.
He says
I've been trying.
because he says he's not going anywhere. He's just right there waiting for you. So he said, "Come hell or high water." Oh, I love that saying. He said that earlier. He when we were talking about apples, he says, "Love you to the moon," and he goes to the moon and back.
Oh,
This.
okay.
Doing this thing.
Doing this. Oh my gosh. Wow.
That's great.
Okay.
Autumn, is there anything else that you would like to say to your mother before I thank you? She's funny. She goes, just let her know that she's got it going on. Like, she's just doing this. She says laughter is what you need right now. She says seriously though. She says focus on yourself. You're doing just fine. She goes, all of the shit that you think you're going through, half of it's just in your head. And what? Slow down. The other half of the time you can merely opt out, but you don't. She goes, so I'm gonna side with Dad here. She's like, she talks with her head a lot. Like, she's very like.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, let me thank her.
Right. Love you, Audie.
She goes.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
She grabbed your head and she goes, on your cheek.
Oh no! Yeah, I can see her doing that. Yeah.
She goes,
Girl.
it's like this on your forehead.
Is she?
She's funny. Oh,
Yeah.
thank you guys. You may go.
Thanks.